I'm not gonna go ahead and say it. I'm just gonna say welcome to episode number 12 of the OpTic podcast. Special guest, Hitch a ride, Hitch a roo, Hitch
the guy
a poo.
behind all the magic.
Welcome to the other side of the camera.
Yeah, that's me.
Yo, I feel like he's the guy that no one like ever saw. They're like, what the?
That's the
guy
guy
that
behind
does
like
everything?
what's the Wizard of Oz thing?
Yeah.
Guy behind
He's
the
like,
curtain?
that's him? I don't know. No, by now people like know.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
The guy that makes it all happen if you don't know.
This is my first time being featured on the OpTic Nation channel, though.
No, we did when we did the OpTic Vlogs October.
Oh, yeah, OpTic comes October. I forgot.
Yeah,
because I remember reading the comments and they were like, who is this?
All right, usual host, Hex, Money B, Southern Comfort, Will, Billy, Big Willie. I have this Hey Siri set up on my phone. I mean, everybody has it, but I have it turned on where if I say, Hey Siri, Hey Siri.
She's still asleep. It's early as fuck.
Anyway, it is early. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but obviously a lot of things happened that prevented us from doing that. Formal was playing on my station. Does not matter. Anyway, I have this thing that's called Hey Siri, and pretty much is like assistant, right? I say, Hey Siri, it turns on, and then it waits for my command. And I'm like, call Will Johnson. It's like, no one. Call Big Timer. Nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I get to the stoplight. I look, and it's like, Big Willie Johnson. I'm like, all right, Southern Comfort. All right, so Hitch, for those of you who don't know you are the man behind the camera. Pretty much you as much shit as I give you, like you do a shit ton. Like a lot.
I guess. Yeah. Probably. I'm like, feel weird talking to myself while I'm editing this, but yeah.
You want to say hi to yourself?
Yeah, man.
This man,
you got it. Get through this.
You got 30 more minutes.
No, more than that. All right, so you let's tell them how you came to the house and like how that whole thing started. Give me your story because it's kind of cool. You were working at Walgreens.
Yeah.
You were a pill pusher. Oh no, you were
in the pharmacy.
No, I was not that cool. No.
Yeah, you were okay.
I was not that cool. Yeah, I started doing videos randomly while I was in college, and then basically stopped going to college so that I could continue doing videos. And then started working full-time at Walgreens. I was a photo technician. So
what does that mean?
I would print off the photos that people brought in.
Did you ever wait? People still do that?
I already know what you're gonna say.
It's 2013.
Yeah, no, people still bring in like the disposable cameras.
Yeah. And I said 2013 to further prove the point that now 3 years later, people are still doing that.
Yeah.
All right, so so you know where I'm gonna ask. So go ahead.
Yeah, I got 2 sets of nudies, and then I also got one lady who brought.
She gave them to you, or she just wanted you to
develop
let you keep them?
No. She just printed them off. And then there's also one lady that came in, and she was like, "I'm printing off pictures that you're not allowed to see," so she would like make me leave my area.
You still to this day don't know what those pictures were?
Still don't know, and I didn't find out till later that you can go back and like look in, but I didn't even want to know.
Damn.
Could have been a
I
murder
would have
scene.
looked.
Yeah, exactly.
You would have looked.
Hell yeah.
No, you wouldn't have looked.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what he's into.
But I also got this like one lady that came in. She was like 50. She was like probably 60, and then she gave me like a disposable camera, and she like it was like a whole like lingerie shoot that she did by herself, and then at the end it said happy anniversary. She had been like married for like 47 years, and I was like, that's nice. Exactly, right?
Nice. Good for the husband, right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I don't even want to bring it up.
Are you going crazy inside your head
I
again?
was just thinking like it's 47 years, like there's no need for that. Just get down to the business. Like,
I mean,
you know,
if it's 47 years later, you still got fire. Do your thing.
I feel you. I guess. Like, what do you mean?
Finish your thought.
Like, I'm just saying, like, 47 years, you know what time it is. The anniversary, like.
Saying, like, she shouldn't take the picture, just walk in,
just
like,
a
no
dinner,
clothes.
just walk right in the room.
I'm sure the husband appreciated that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's like a sense of foreplay, you know?
Yeah.
If she's doing that.
Make sure your mic's positioned well. What is this?
We're good.
Happy hour?
If.
That makes no sense.
Maybe if he's who knows? Maybe he's in, like. Maybe he's at war or something. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
that's true.
you know, I don't really like. I don't know. People are into certain things, and maybe they still the
Don't
props.
be a kink shamer, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah, let me not bash that.
He's talking to you.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Let me not bash that. I wouldn't mind getting some lingerie shoots.
Same, bro.
Or, well, not me in the lingerie. Me getting the picture.
Yeah. All right. So that's the craziest thing that you've ever gotten.
Yeah. That was probably the craziest. Nothing insanely interesting. So yeah, I worked 40 hours a week at Walgreens, and then uploaded videos in my spare time. Eventually, we tried something called OpTic Intel, and then so I did that for a year. And
was it a year?
Yeah.
So in 1 year, you published like maybe 3 videos. It's nice.
Yeah, we had our ups and downs in Intel, but we eventually got here, and that's where we are today.
What was OpTic Intel exactly? Because I've heard of it a lot, and I probably should have known. I was really out of the loop.
Well,
at the
OpTic
time
Intel
and
started when you retired, so.
started then.
Well, it started when
Philly?
you were like not here.
Right,
You were
yeah,
like
yeah.
locked in your room,
Right.
not doing anything.
Yeah.
So.
Whoa. I mean,
Only making money, I guess.
Just making millions of dollars.
just fucking printing money. Pretty much. What are you doing, man? So not print money. Print money. What the fuck are you doing?
But was it like just like a news?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys did videos?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a news organization kind of thing. We were gonna go for like a source fed kind of feel,
Okay.
but for COD Esports, which
Yeah.
it kind of worked out.
For me, the reason that we went with there is because, as you guys know, if someone's not doing it, I'm not gonna wait for somebody to fucking get going, right? Call of Duty needed more news, right? Like Call of Duty right now, what it needs is more talk shows like this one. Well, I don't even consider this one a talk show for Call of Duty because it's like more than that. But Call of Duty needs like podcasts, Like I listen to the Deserto podcast. And that is it. That's the only podcast I listen to. There's no other. The Sticks maybe sometimes when the only problem with them is that they go live and I don't know. There's a lot of opportunity for me to miss it, right? So I haven't watched it in a long time.
Who is it that does the Deserto podcast? Is it Mike,
Mel? Josh, and Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who are gonna be here?
No.
Yes.
When?
So are they gonna do a Deserto podcast from here?
They're gonna not. It's either they do a Deserto podcast,
Combined podcast forces,
or I buy.
No.
Three
Three more couches.
The picture we did. We should have a setup like that. It was like.
Wait, all right. So you tweeted me a picture?
Yeah, no, I favored it. Just go to your tab and just look at it. It's like 3
individual chairs.
Yeah, I lost the word I'm looking for. Like the big chairs, like that old lady sitting in.
Yeah.
Oh, was it the red
rocking
chair?
chair?
Yeah, I forget the name or.
Were they red, like a bright red?
The love seat, or I think it's called a
Love seats. Oh, love seats.
Yeah, and they all have the mic stands like attached to them.
Yeah.
So everyone has just a mic in front of them. You're just lounging in the chair.
Yeah.
I think
And
I
it's
saw
just
that.
in a
It was
circle.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
wasn't it Mike and the guy who's
it's
on
pretty
Mike
dope
and Mike in the
setup.
morning?
Yeah, that's
ESPN
what
guy?
it is.
Yeah.
That's
We
that's
could
the
all look
podcast.
at each other. Like it'll just be.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
It's
Let's do
just
that.
Easier.
Mike and Ike.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I wonder if we could do it from a love sack and that would make it more comfortable. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I agree. I think this podcast right here is like it's cool, but I think it's ran its course, right? It's super uncomfortable for the guests to get in there because it's set up. There's like cables everywhere. You know me and cables. I just don't get along with them. Those arms aren't as strong as these arms. I don't know. It's overdue.
We gotta up the production quality.
Yeah. We gotta.
Wait, so they're coming when though?
I think you're not gonna be here. I think you're gonna be. It's in June.
Is it the 10th? No, it's not gonna be Anaheim.
Yeah, they're coming right before Anaheim.
Oh, before?
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably be here then.
Okay, cool. All right, so they're gonna come in, and what was it? What was we saying? Oh yeah, so that's the only podcast that I need. That I watch or listen to. Like we need more, and that's how Intel came to be, right? I needed more news sources out there to continue to push like Call of Duty. But yeah, that's how it began. Hitch would get free room and board, flights to everywhere. He would work sometimes. The rest he'd be partying, dancing like he dances.
I remember when you first came to the house, you had the plastic tables set up in the kitchen.
Yeah, just like that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, you still got this set up. Huh?
Yeah,
You really did.
that was when I visited for like Worlds.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I did a pretty good job of playing it cool that week, but I was freaking out. Like I remember editing and like you guys would be like, so like you want anything? And I'd be like, yeah, we can get, like, and I would just like, I would say like, yeah, like, sure, like, let's get like food or something. And then like, I hadn't eaten in like 3 days, and I was just like starving, like
I actually
literally
have a funny story about that.
starving.
You remember that one time I went to B-Dubs. I don't know where Hitch was. I don't know where it was, but I came back right. And this was when I think was I on Nation
Yeah, you were on Nation.
or was I playing for World? It was the World weekend, so
Yeah.
I probably was streaming or something. But it was like 12 o'clock at night. I was streaming all day, just grinding with the team. And I'm hungry as hell. I go to B-Dubs. I tell them my normal order. I come back, big ass lemonade, big ass salad. I open the salad, it ain't my order. I'm mad as hell. I'm like, the fuck? I haven't ate all day, bro. I'm like, I'm going to McDonald's. I'm mad
Was
as
it
hell.
bad food? What did they?
Well,
get?
no, it was just like I had tomatoes, onions. Like
okay.
there was just
that
a
was
whole bunch
weird.
of stuff on it. I'm like, and then Hitch comes around the corner. I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Yo, Hitch, you want this salad? He's like, nah, man. He slides it back. I'm like, nah, you can have it, bro. He slides it back. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yes, Hitch, you can have the salad. He's like questioning me the whole time. I'm like, just take the damn salad,
don't wanna
bro.
take
Eat
it
the
from me.
salad,
Bro, I destroyed that
yeah.
salad.
I came back and it was
Still remember that salad?
it was one little piece of lettuce stuck to the container.
Dude, I hadn't eaten in like hours.
Why?
I was just,
Wait, why do you? Why?
I
did
mean,
you
I wasn't
say-
friends with these. I don't.
You had
Bo-
no
I
ride.
was,
You didn't really know anybody, so you.
I
didn't
was the
have-
closest with Bose, and like we
Right,
weren't
yeah.
like friends. We were like acquaintances, like because we saw each other at events.
Where was Hex this whole time?
at your house?
Oh.
You dropped me off, and we're like, see ya. You just left.
Hex didn't come by 60-50 often,
Yeah,
bro. We see
hell
him like
no.
once a week or
It
something.
would just
Yeah.
pop up, boom, boom, boom. That's Hex.
Well, it's a dirty ass house. I don't like to be around dirty fucking
Oh,
places.
I don't blame you at all.
I just
dude.
don't like it. Because I'm just gonna be there and I'm gonna be bitching. I don't like bitching. You know, I like to.
that house got to a bad point.
This house is gonna get there unless.
No, it hasn't
Dude,
been closed.
No. Yes.
It's
What
been
you mean?
bad, bro.
Well, when
That
the
last
pieces
When Tom was
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Yeah,
that,
that
was
was
the
bad.
worst week for sure.
ever.
But then I came
The
back. It was good.
New Year's Eve party. It was. If I'm not here, this house would be in shambles. 100%. You guys are just too laid back. You
Remember
guys
that
don't give a
morning?
fuck.
Hex
Look at
came
this.
back early as hell. When everyone was knocked out inspecting the house, you woke up with a text like,
Bro,
"All
he
right,
came
whoever
during
spilled
the
shit on
party.
this
He was.
wall-"
Didn't you stop
Yeah,
by at
he
like 2 or
did.
3 a.m.?
I came to bring food to the bouncers
Oh, okay.
You guys-
And
remember that.
check the house.
and check the house. I
Yeah.
fucking come down the stairs. I see Nick and I'm like, fucking watching you.
It's like, what are you doing here?
You're like, fuck.
Party.
Dad's
bro.
here. Yeah, no, but that's the only reason I didn't come. So you didn't eat. What was? I don't care. Like, and maybe it's my personality, but I don't care where I'm at. If I'm hungry, I'm telling someone. If I don't have a car, I'm like, yo, dude, you hungry? I know, bro, you look hungry.
I mean, you
I would convince him to be hungry.
Maybe you remember how I was like when we first started doing Intel. I was like you would like offer to pay for stuff, and I was like, nah, like no, and then like eventually you were like, I'm gonna pay for it. Like stop saying no and stop trying to like be the nice guy or whatever. So that's how I was for like the longest time. And then you made me a worse person, and it was just then from there on it was good.
Job
bad
well
influence.
done.
Job well done.
GG Hex. All right, so you were hanging out. What did it feel like? Obviously, because you saw everybody on videos and you didn't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I spend so much time with them that I guess like it loses its magic, right? Like seeing Bo, seeing Will, like every single. Will's a fucking Pokemon.
We're just normal to you or something.
Yeah,
We're
just
not-
normal dudes.
we're
That
not super
Will was
famous.
probably the craziest one because I knew everyone else. Like I had met them and hung out with them before, but I
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever met you before you came to the house.
And
that time.
you like walked in the door and saw me, and you were like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey,
Who are you?
who is that sleeping on the
in
love
my
sack in
house?
the living room?"
That's
Yeah.
my hey, man, that's my love sack. Don't stain it.
There's so many people that would sleep over the house. You wake up, be like, who the hell is that on the love sack? I don't know
For
who
real.
that is.
That was the go-to spot.
For real.
Yeah, so I don't know. Was it weird like seeing like the personalities that you see online? Like, no, it couldn't have been.
No, it's not really weird. It's not really weird for me because I kind of go into everything in COD esports as if in like a working environment, not as in like a spectator environment. So if I ever see anybody, I'm like, oh, that's whoever. Like I wonder what
Wonder
they're
if I
up
can
to.
film them now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you still wouldn't tell them. Say, yo, I'm hungry. Can I order food here? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I would now. I guess I was nervous. I guess that's the best way to put it. I
of
don't
what
know.
though?
Just the opportunity, because this was also the you hadn't told me I was moving into this house, but you said it was a possibility, which is like the worst thing ever, because it was like a
So
possibility.
don't do that again.
which either means, hey, like your whole life is gonna be changed, and you're gonna move into this big house with all the like biggest Call of Duty, like personalities in the world, or you're gonna go back to Walgreens and work 40 hours a week. Like, it was literally like,
Yeah, I guess when you put it that way,
Yeah.
it's pretty nerve-wracking.
Well, I guess you're welcome.
so that whole week I was like, I thought that I was like grinding in order to like the World's documentary was gonna be like my, I guess, resume or like my job interview. So I was like,
So you had to make it the greatest
oh
thing.
yeah, I was trying to work hella hard.
Just do it.
And you did, and then just productivity
And then just
would-
see, I know which angle to get.
Yeah. Yeah. So for all of you who don't know, Hitch does every single edit in every single video that goes up on OpTic Nation. The mailbox, the podcast as you see here, which is like an hour long, and you have to cut from this angle to that angle, from this angle to that angle, from this angle to that angle.
Yeah, by the way, I've got so much respect for you doing that because I had no idea how hard that was until Mike and I did the dual vlogs where I'd be in the car and he'd be on the bike, and we'd literally do that same cut in between each person talking. And maybe a 20-minute video took at least an hour for me to edit. The most annoying
That's how it
thing
was
I've
when
ever
I did
done.
when we did the, what was it? We played like charades or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, bro.
You were doing the same thing?
Oh my God, I had to sync the audio. I'm like, how do I do this? I'm like, I'm reacting, but in the clip up top, I'm just standing there like, you guys ready? You guys ready? But the clip down low, they're like laughing and shit. I'm like, damn.
That's why you do the clap at the beginning. I mean,
Yeah.
if you remember Egg Roulette, I had 3 DSLRs facing us.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That is
it's
true.
the audio is like the only thing you need. After that, it's just cut.
But do you take the audio from one
just
one camera?
Just the good one. Just take the one good audio.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You're doing the clap to sync up the videos.
The videos, yeah. So you pretty much do the clap, and then you see the spike in the audio levels,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then you just line that up with the rest of the 3 audios, which means that the videos you delete the 2 audios, and then you just cut
Smart.
here and there.
True.
Very efficient.
Still learning.
Yeah. All right. So good. Welcome to the podcast, Hitch. I know this is the first time that you're gonna be probably the last time too that you're featured in one of these things. What's the hardest thing? Because I see this question a lot. What's the hardest thing about obviously balancing like the content, right? Because it's not just like one thing that. Because I'm very demanding on you, like I know that, and I don't feel bad about it either, right? Because I need you to be. I'm always gonna push you to be better. Just fucking know that.
It's the whiplash approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that you that told me that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Where you fucking confided in him? Was like, hey man, Hex has been.
Yeah, whenever I was like, hey,
What do
man,
I
like,
do?
feel emotionally drained.
His eyes comes in 60-50. Boom. What the did I tell you on Twitter? Oh my! What happened, Hex? He's like, why the f you tweeting that? I got crazy, bro. I'm just like, you're making me look fucking bad.
It's true. Fuck.
Hex is a clown.
All right. So what's the hardest part about your job?
I guess like trying to make everything as good as I can possibly make it, like to please the people watching the videos. That's always kind of hard because it's hard. It's like impossible to please everyone. I know that, but I'm still at the stage of YouTube where I really, really care what everyone thinks, and I feel like a lot of you guys are past that point, and I'm kind of like envious of that.
No, I mean we care. We just
Not like you just don't care
Like, I know
about the
what you
trolls
mean, like that
and the
one
negative
little thing
stuff.
could like really change your mind about
Yeah,
about like what you did in the video.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I feel what you're saying.
Somebody tweeted at me earlier and replied to me and said, your videos suck, and it kind of got to me still. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
so you're still like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah,
what
Just
that's
a
how
little
I
bit.
am.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna-
going to care, but it did kind of bother me.
Bro, I'm not
Like,
gonna
I'm still
lie.
thinking
I
about
started
it.
vlogging again. I saw a comment in my channel. Someone's like, Bose, man, shaking my head. You're losing 1v1s. Back to Jersey soon.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I left it alone. Then I'm like, damn. I'm gonna start vlogging.
I gotta win these 1v1s, bro.
man. So what's the hardest series that you're working on currently? The one that you say every week you just is a drain. I think I know the answer, but I need to know which one.
Yeah, it's the podcast for sure.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, I could see that.
The podcast sucks. Well, the podcast sucks to edit because there's no like creative process. Like
It's
you're
not
just
fun
cut-
editing.
cut-
Like,
exactly.
you can tell you really enjoy editing, like vision
Yeah,
and other things,
I
even though
feel
it
you.
takes a lot of time. This is
Yeah.
literally just boring finding
Exactly,
when to
yeah.
cut.
But vision is super draining, like to get started. But then once you get rolling and you get like, you start like figuring out how you want to tell the story or whatever, then it gets easier.
Right.
I could have sworn you were gonna
fun.
say smooth competition because it's not just like it's not just filming it, right? It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
everything that comes with it, right? Like the legal aspect of it,
Okay,
like what
yeah.
the do's and don'ts, the can'ts and can'ts.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I thought you meant just making the video. Yeah, smooth is the only thing where it's like there's a third party involved. So
Yeah.
that's the first time I've ever had to like, or I guess you or I have ever had to deal with that.
No, I've always dealt with it. It's just that I always deal with it myself. In this case, we need you to
Yeah.
send like an extra hand in there. So I gotta utilize you and be like, no, they don't like this. How many have we filmed that haven't hit the air?
Just one, and it's uploaded on this channel, but it's privated.
It's still uploaded to the channel.
Yeah. It's just
Damn, what if we
private.
like make it live for like 5 minutes and then take it down?
And then
Oh no,
lose
we
our
can't. No,
sponsorship,
yeah, no,
and then I
see
get
how
kicked
to
out
do
of OpTic.
yeah, yeah. Well, somebody's got to take the blame. It ain't gonna be me.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm kidding. Cool. All right, so obviously we have a lot to talk about. We just went to ESWC. You specifically, like, you have never traveled the world, right? At least we've been like to London several times. Before OpTic, you had gone maybe to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, just Niagara
That's like New
Falls.
York.
Yeah, which is like you could swim there.
And then your first trip out of the country is to
Australia.
That was your first trip out of the country?
Yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
What's your
Yeah,
experience like?
Australia was fun. I can't wait to go back.
Yeah. Have you
Yes.
have you experienced a culture shock yet, where you're just like, this isn't normal, man. I gotta get back. I gotta go back to the U.S.
Yeah, that was this weekend.
France?
Yeah.
What was it? What made you say that?
Well, I'd never been in a country before, obviously, that hasn't spoken English. So one time I had to go get toothpaste, and it was like real nerve wracking, like super scary almost. And then just like how just everything about France is so much different, or maybe not France, but Paris in general. It's like just so much different. Like how their buildings are built, the way people walk, the way people drive.
Driving over there is crazy.
They drive on the right side of the road or the left?
No, they're
They
right.
drive on the left, but it's like
No, they drive on the right.
I mean,
side,
on the right, yeah,
on the
they-
correct side.
they drive on the correct side. But
It's just like the way they flow through traffic. Like they'll be squeezing through cars.
we
like,
took an
the
Uber.
tiniest space.
we took an
That's
Uber. I
crazy.
thought Pamaj was gonna have a heart attack. Pamaj was looking out the window like, guys, oh my god, and he just kept saying stuff. He was like, guys, are you guys watching this? And we were like, yeah, like just calm down.
But yeah, they drive reckless over there. Real
Yeah.
reckless.
Are the hotels pretty bad? Like in London, the hotels are built, I guess it's just small. There was never like a queen or king size bed. It's always twin
Singles.
beds.
Yeah, twins.
See, where we
single
go in
bed?
London, I kind of, for some reason, I don't know, I kind of like almost like that area where we stay when we go there for Gfinity.
I mean, it's nice.
That,
Wait,
that
no,
hotel in the corner.
Yeah.
It's all right. The area's all right.
The
Yeah.
Holiday Inn, I was staying in some bum shit. It had no hot water.
Yeah, no, it's bad. There's been like London for me, and France for that matter as well. It's like last time I was in last year we went to ESWC. I had the worst sickness I've ever had because my room had no heat, none. Okay, this time it was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, the way that my room was positioned against the sun or the sun not hitting it, like my room stayed a little bit cooler than the rest of them, because I walked into his room and Pamaj's room. Bro, I don't know how
There was
how do
no
I-
air, or there was no.
Yeah,
no
pretty
AC.
much. There
Like
was
how
no air, bro.
I don't understand how like I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. That would ruin
No.
my whole trip.
It did ruin. I think it ruined formals. Is that what he was saying? He said it felt. Like when you wake up from a disgusting nap
Yeah.
and you just feel like drenched in
Gross.
sweat and like you didn't mean to fall asleep and you wake up like
Sticky.
sticky and gross. He said that's how he woke up every single time he went to sleep, all 5 nights.
Jesus.
That's
Mine was a little bit better because like we eventually slept with the refrigerator door open.
Yeah.
and then
desperate.
our windows were open. But
holy shit.
It was hot, bro. The venue was incredibly hot. Like, I'm talking about uncomfortably hot. Like, it felt like a circus almost. You know how just a tent.
Yeah.
There was no AC in there. It was hard to breathe at some points because it was just that bad. The higher you got, obviously heat elevates. It was incredible the temperature difference between the stands and the ground floor where everybody was at. It was crazy hot.
Was it actually hot in Paris, like outside the temperature?
yeah, it was
No.
great. Well, it was
No.
great. Like during the day, it was like pretty warm, and then at night, it was like really cold.
Really?
Yeah, like crazy cold.
Yeah, we were hanging out on the patio. It was pretty cool. I do like that about Europe though, Well, and you notice this too. Like the parks are always filled with people, families, just couples, just like people just at the park
They
enjoying
all go
the sun.
outside.
Yeah. I noticed that when we were going.
They weren't on their phones either. They were enjoying each other. They were enjoying the outdoors.
I wish.
I was on my phone like, man, this is crazy.
Not really.
Yeah, like families, like everybody. They were playing soccer like outside. Like it was crazy in the heat. They didn't care. They sweated.
Do you guys see any like? Because isn't France pretty dangerous? When I think of Paris, I think of like the language of love. Like it's very elegant, but aren't there like real French like fucking gangsters in Paris?
No, we were talking
Nothing
to
like that.
what was the caster's name?
Rel.
Yeah, we were talking to him, and he said that it was like Paris is like a pretty dangerous place.
Yeah.
He got mugged apparently at the right near the Eiffel Tower. He took a picture of the group of dudes that mugged him.
He took a picture of them?
Yeah, he like walked away fucking scared, and he turns around and he like took a picture of them.
What do you mean he got mugged?
Like there's like yo mate, give us your money, but in French, because he's from England.
I think of like well, that's not France. Green Street Hooligans, the
movie.
Yeah. I think of France being something like that. They're just walking through the streets, mobbing, just kicking the shit out of people.
I think I did see that movie. Yeah.
No, I'm saying but it's not like that at all.
Right.
No, we not for me at least. Like I mean, if you walk around scared, you're gonna be scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you walk around with your chin up, chest out.
I mean, that's happened, but like still, my heart's like this in my chest, bro. I could feel that shit beating now. I'm like, I'm nervous right now.
Yeah, especially your lifestyle. I mean, nervous too.
I'm nervous just being around you. Like, somebody may be coming for you next.
I mean, I mean, look at the neighborhood that we live in, right? Like you hardly ever see somebody, right? But over there, there's like everybody's walking. Everybody walks everywhere. Sure. Everybody has mopeds. Like it's good. I mean, France overall is good. I walked, bro, from my hotel to one of the basilicas. It's like a church, and then I'm telling you, bro, it was. I mean, you were with me. How tough was that for a 36-year-old unathletic dude? Yeah.
Well, the walk,
Well, out of shape, unathletic. I'm super athletic.
The walk was long, but it was all uphill at one point.
Ugh.
And then we got to the top of the hill, and to cap it off, there was like the biggest stairwell I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was a stairwell. What'd I say? The stairwell to fuck this shit. It was that bad, bro. I'm like, because it was like just picture hills in San Francisco, right? Yeah. So we go up like 5 of those, and I'm like, bro, can the map like give us some flat grounds? All right, so we're like, all right, we're almost there. Bam, we finally hit like the 4th hill, street hill, and then they're like, all right, we got to go up these stairs, and I look, bro, they were so tall, man. It was like from here to the top of
the stairs.
Yeah.
Was it leading to the church? Like, why were you going? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, that reminds me of Runyon. When we went to Runyon Canyon, right, in California, like a nice trail. You could see the whole LA from the top.
Yep.
Super nice trail. We got to Uber dropped us off at the top at the gate. So we're like, we're gonna get food first. Had to walk at least 2 miles down the hill. It was far down the hill. It was
really far. Yeah.
Real all the way down, but the wind was blowing up. Like I feel good walking down. Got my water. We ate. We got to go back up the hill. I'm looking. I'm like, this is going to be a little bit of a hike. Slowly but surely, I start sweating when I'm walking up the hill. I'm like,
this is before you actually got to the canyon.
Yeah, this is before we got to the canyon. We're not even at the canyon yet. Yeah. So we're just walking. I'm sweating when I get to, I'm like, yo, anybody got a dollar or two? Because the guy's selling water outside the gate, but he only takes cash. I'm running out. No one has cash. So we start going through the trail. I'm sweating. It's so hot.
What were you wearing?
I had
shorts.
Yeah, shorts. All right. Actually, no. This was the day where I didn't have shorts. We just woke up in the morning and went. I had the Nike Tech sweatpants on. Oh, but no. I did have a shirt on. I had a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
And we're going through the mountain. I'm like, or the hills. I'm like, fuck, man, this is getting hot. We get to like, we start climbing over bricks. Like we're walking over stones, going up fake wood stairs. We finally get to the seat where you can see the whole LA, and they're still going up. Me and Mike's like, I'm gonna wait with Bose. Him and Nick are just going up to the top. I look up there. I'm like, I go on my phone, set up pickup location, Uber at the gate. I'm like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm like,
you told nobody?
It was like 20 minutes into the trail.
Yeah,
honestly, I was giving you shit the whole day. I was like, dude, just come do it. It's gonna be dope once we get to the top. I'm glad you turned around because it got real difficult.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was every step. I had a banging headache, bro. Every step I took, my brain rocked.
Yeah, it got bad. It was super steep, and then you had to come down the other side, and you literally have to like run in between rocks. It was It was
What?
fun, but
legitimately,
it took,
like, it was one of the hottest days.
Yeah.
That was hot.
That was like 90 degrees.
It was just you and Nick that did it?
It was me, Nick, Bose, and Mike.
Yeah, but I left. I had an Uber waiting for me at the gate. I came down, windows down. I'm in the back.
You fell asleep?
Oh, knocked out. Drank the water he had in the back.
You were out.
Oh, was exhausted.
I don't know. I mean, I you guys went on a nature walk too, right? Like in Wisconsin
yeah.
or something.
No, where was that?
Starved Rock. It's like
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours away from here. It's like the middle of Illinois. That was a little more beginnerish. So it was
Yeah.
nice. It was in the woods too.
It was
a lot
a
of
good
shade.
view.
Oh, we should go so I can fly the drone.
Yeah, it would actually be a dope
Bro,
shot.
flying the drone is
Yeah.
like one of my favorite things to do.
I saw the vision clips you were talking about. It was so sick.
Wait, was that where you showed me those shots in the beginning in Paris? I was with the drone.
Yeah.
How'd you get the drone over there?
In my luggage.
And they let you fly it in the city like that?
Let me, boy. I didn't ask for permission. I asked
We
for
were-
forgiveness.
We were a ways away from the Eiffel Tower. We
Yeah,
were in,
we-
like a park. Like
It looked pretty close. I don't know.
yeah, the drone was like sick.
It was like from, let's say, you know where the compound is, the big one?
Yeah.
That's Eiffel Tower. This is the little park that across the street, pretty much, across the river / street,
Yeah.
where we flew that from. And I'm like, we're walking. I'm like, all right, dudes, here it is. I'm gonna fly the drone. Everybody's like,
Yeah, like this is it.
this is like, all right, we and one of the guys that we're with, Ken from RevXP, is always like, he's like, bro, every single time you fly that, I feel like we're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do you feel that way? You're not flying it. It's me. And I do a very good job. Like I get up there and then I do like a 360. I look around. I set up the shot and then I just like do the pan, right? So if you look at the actual footage, it's like I look all the way around and then I elevate it to the right place. I see it and then I just for like 4 minutes I just make it go really really slow, just moving. When you don't see it, bro, like this thing is way the fuck up there.
Yeah.
Like a dot in the sky.
Oh, yeah, that thing is incredible. Like how high it can go
Yeah.
is crazy. It literally looks like a fly, a speck in the air.
Yeah. No, I've flown it like to and from here to the compound and back. Like I've flown it everywhere, and that time was the same thing. The bad thing though is that since we're in a park, the trees were interfering with the signal. So there were 2 times where it says aircraft disconnected,
Oh no.
and I'm like,
Does it
well,
fall out of the sky if it disconnects? Or?
No. I mean, it's
hovers?
it will at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, it makes an emergency landing, right? We haven't tried it yet though. I think we should. We should just like put low battery on, send it flying as far as we can, and see what it does, right? Because if it emergency lands, I wonder if it emergency flies itself back and then land from the original point of departure. I don't know. What I do know is that I flew it as high as I have ever flown it because it said limit reached, which
You
is
said limit reached when
Yeah.
you were in Paris?
yeah.
Oh,
And-
wow.
He was going for it.
yeah. No, I went for it, bro. I had
I remember
to get
you
the shot.
flying it here and how high you got it. Like you said, you could barely see it.
And
And
that
that wasn't the
high,
limit?
way
No.
higher than that.
Yeah, it went
Dude, in Paris, it was like the Eiffel Tower and then this little ass dot, like right beside it. I was like,
Hovering around the
what in
Eiffel
the
Tower?
world? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
It's like,
It was good. I mean, I wish I would have had a little bit more time to. I wish I had permission to do what I wanted to do, right? And I didn't want to go around the Eiffel Tower and get like no one cared. We just wanted to set up the shot for that, and I think we're gonna do that in every single place that we go to. It was like legit cinematography. Like the vlog was just that much better because it set it up so good, right? Like now I see why Casey is like so successful because everything he does is like setting up like a place of where you're at and that dude's maniac though. Because I fly the drone, but to fly the drone, ride a boosted board, and still keep you on track, that's impossible, dude. The man got
Man, that
skills.
takes skill. Yeah, it does.
We flew it outside of the Zenith as well. And again, the same thing happened. I started losing connection because at that point, once you fly it that high, you know the limits. You know what I'm saying? And you just push the limit. You try to
You're
push.
there already, so you're like, fuck it, might as well.
Might
What's the worst
as
case
well
scenario?
push it. Might as well push it to the limits. So ESWC was, aside from the hotel being as hot as it was, aside from the venue being as hot as it was a good event. Like the crowd there, as usual, was like insanely hype. Have you ever seen a crowd like that?
I guess the closest was either Anaheim because Anaheim was crazy in Ghost, and then also I shot a Smash event, and they get crazy, and there was a ton of people there too.
all the fighting games are like is it Tekken or Mortal Kombat? What is
Super
Street
Smash?
Fighter.
Street Fighter? That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're nuts.
Yeah, they go crazy. I want to go to Evo one day.
Is that like where
It's like-
Daigo plays? What does he play? The Street Fighter, right?
Yeah, Street Fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, Evo's like the COD champs of fighting games.
When is that?
I don't. It's in the summer at some point, so I guess it's coming up couple months maybe.
What's up with that OpTic Smash player? Are we getting one?
So I don't know, but I mean, you're dropping Intel and shit, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, we're always looking, obviously, right? So we don't know yet. We don't know yet. The one thing I will tell you though about the summer games is that there's no X Games announced yet, which means that there's gonna be no X Games this year for Call of Duty.
What?
I didn't even think about
I'm assuming that because they haven't announced anything.
Isn't it in like June or July? Now?
Yeah, but in June, like the first week of June, first weekend of June, we're in Anaheim for MLG Anaheim, and then the following week we are still in LA for E3, right? For the release of the new game. Are you coming
To E3?
I'm going.
Yeah. You're for sure coming because we're. How old are you?
Me? 21.
Wow.
You did that. We're gonna have to get a replay. Like,
21.
Yeah, I'd like to go to E3 actually. See some of the new games.
Oh yeah, you've been playing a lot of games. So I think this would behoove you to do it.
For sure.
We'll get you a good pass so you can skip all the lines. Obviously, I don't go to E3 to play video games.
You go to
Business and
Hang out.
21. Yeah. The parties are good, but even those are like a little bit too much for me.
Right.
Last year at the Xbox party, boy, I can't tell you how it was. All right, let's put it that way.
You were turning up.
All I remember is that Fwiz is like, "Yo, come over here, man. Check out this ice sculpture." Right? So we went, and there's this ice sculpture, and people are pouring like, what are those? The cinnamony shots. They're like peppery.
Red
Fireball?
Fireballs, yeah. They were pouring fireball shots, and then you saw the shot go through like the entire statue, the Ice Cube statue, right? And then it comes out at the end, and you just take a shot. So we took at least 15 of those on top of the 14 ramen cokes that your boy was sipping on. Your boy was a mess.
That's crazy.
I don't remember how I got to my condo or any of all that. But we have some super dope planned for that. We can't say yet, and I hate to leave you guys hanging on that, but we got something cool happening before Anaheim, going into E3, and then we're gonna be E3, so we're good. Will, you and I are gonna be in New York next Tuesday.
Can't wait.
Next Tuesday, information is gonna be in the description because I don't remember exactly what it is, but we're gonna be in New Jersey at Game Battles or Battlegrounds.
Local battles.
Local battles. Thank you. We're gonna be at Local Battles. If you don't know where it is, Google it. Local Battles, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. We're gonna be doing an autograph session. We're gonna be pretty much a meetup, and then we have on Thursday of next week, the entire squad. The entire OpTic house is going to be at the Barnes & Noble at Old Orchard Mall hanging out.
Is that
Barnes
here?
& Noble, Old Orchard, yeah.
Never
Wait,
heard
what
of
date
it.
is that?
Thursday.
Well,
Ooh, where you at?
I'm going to Mexico tomorrow with Mike.
Okay, hold on. Hold that thought because I want to hear more.
You'll be
Okay.
back.
Okay, are you going to be in town?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it next Thursday?
You're going to miss out.
On what? I come back on the 16th.
Oh, you'll be good.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah. So we leave for New York on the 17th.
Oh, yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
I think I'm gonna need somebody to shoot that for Vision.
Oh, you're going to be gone.
Who was volunteering?
Where are you going?
It's my cousin's wedding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's getting married.
Might have to get Mike to do it for you, to be honest.
I don't know.
He's been on it with the shots
But
lately.
do you remember the Smooth Competition episode where we played basketball?
Yeah, the two ball. He was the worst, bro.
The
Oh,
worst
Mike.
at
The whole
basketball?
Yeah.
No.
You would think that somebody that's been creating content for the past
Oh, worse at
3
shooting
years,
the video. Okay.
the worst at shooting
His
a
basketball shot was a lot better than his camera shot.
video. Bro, you should have seen it, right? Like you get a frame, right?
Yeah.
You when you picture like what do I want to show the people? This dude was like macro shooting.
This fool was shooting Nick's eyeball. It was like,
Why?
I couldn't.
I don't think I saw this.
the comments were
no,
ripping.
you didn't see it.
The comments were ripping me a new one because he was like videotaping me shooting, and people were like, "Man, Hitch just had the bad angles." I'm like, "Well, I was shooting, so obviously I wasn't taking the video."
Yeah.
But
Is
Yeah.
that video still
yeah,
public?
it's still a thing.
Oh,
You
it's
can go
bad.
check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna watch
All right, so that one we're gonna do another. We're gonna do part 2 of the two ball because I don't think that we we showed it the right way. But Old Orchard Mall, you're lucky. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why you're lucky, because you know where this Old Orchard Mall, Barnes and Noble is.
La
Frontera.
We're eating that good.
We're eating that good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is this like the fast food, like Chipotle version of La Frontera?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to try the restaurant one day. The one that's booked like 3 weeks in advance at all times.
It's not that good. Judith and I have been there.
It's not that good?
Nah.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather go to the taco spot, the torta spot. You know what I'm saying?
the torta spot.
The torta spot. Yeah. So, information for that is going to be that. Oh, obviously, talking about the book. This is the final copy of it. It's in our hands, and it should be in your hands if you guys pre-ordered it. I think next week on the 17th is when or the Tuesday. What's the Tuesday? The 17th. So on the 17th, everybody is going to be able to purchase these at every Barnes & Noble, all of Amazons, everywhere. All right, so you guys are going to be, I don't know if you guys are into reading, especially reading cool stuff, cool stories.
The Zories.
If you're not, you should be.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, okay? And no offense, Will.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Our lights are flickering on and off.
Wait, is the check see if the thing?
We're good.
Okay.
It's weird.
Oh, if that happened, I would have been like,
Oh yeah.
No podcast this week.
what did I say? I did when I was walking up this. Oh, Hex was like, let me see if it recorded. I was like, oh, that sucks. See ya.
So the Barnes & Noble, Old Orchard, all the information is going to be down below. The book is out. No offense, Will. I think that you had the second funniest chapters.
I'll take that. There's seven people?
Yeah, Fwiz for sure has the funniest one, bro.
I gotta read it.
I was reading. I was really into it. I got the manuscript. I was reading on my iPad Pro. I'm just like going through it. I was like, who the fuck? I'm like, oh my god, like the shit that Fwiz was saying. I'm like, I'm dying, bro. Like the funniest one, 100%. My story, maybe because I lived it a little bit, but it was overall. I think it's a very good book. If I was entertained and I was there like firsthand, and I'm not just saying that to try to sell books because we either sell some or we don't, but I think we will because everybody is gonna want to see it. Anyway, bottom line is I was thoroughly entertained with everybody's chapters. I think Fwiz had the funniest one. Will had the second funniest for sure. I don't know, man. They were pretty close.
Most of what I talked about was just like I don't remember like saying anything funny, to be honest.
Yeah,
There's a lot of tournament talk. Like
yeah, because you said it.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe.
but so like when I read it, it was different, and I like the style that we wrote it in, right? It was like you'll be reading, let's say, you'll be reading Nate Shot's chapter or Scump's chapter, and then all of a sudden like you get an interruption from Will, and then Will says, "This is my side of the story." You know, or like, hold up, all right.
Yeah.
That is not how I remembered it. And then he says the shit, and then he gets interrupted, and then Seth finished it. It was awesome.
Nice.
You want to tell him how we pretty much like wrote the book and how like what the process was like?
Yeah, so it was literally we talked to the author of the book, which is Ryan Dempsey.
Yeah.
We had a series of phone calls. He would call maybe once a week. I think I talked to him 5 times. It would be like an hour-long phone call. And he had done so much research on us. I don't know if it was like that for you, but it was more not even him asking me stuff that happened. It was like him telling me what happened way back in the day before YouTube, before we ever moved in the house, and me just sort of like giving the details of that story.
Cool.
So he did his homework for everything. And I think it came out pretty good. I still haven't read the whole thing yet, but I'm definitely going to.
Yeah, so it wasn't like we sat down and we all just like wrote a book. No,
we actually did none of the writing.
Yeah,
did a lot of talking.
No,
though.
we did. We are the authors, though, because
Right.
it was whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just an instrument. Like, is the pen the author? Okay, is the keyboard the author? No,
It's just an instrument.
It's like it's just like we call Hitch.
What does this fool say
just
about me?
that you're a tripod. You know?
Hitch is just the camera, bro.
Yo, who was saying that? Somebody was calling you that, like the walking tripod. Who was? Oh, it was
Homage?
Mr. X. I think it was Mr. X. Oh no, Maven.
Maven,
Maven.
The walking tripod.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, a tripod can do that. But yeah, the book's gonna be out. Link in the description if you guys have seen it. Check it out if you guys want to hear a little bit of a lot more behind the scenes stuff of how we came to be who we are. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. I think we're running short on time because we've had such a good time talking. So I think this is the time that we move into what we call the OpTic advice. And I'm curious to see what sort of advice Hitch has, to be honest. Not for anything. I'm just really curious.
Hitch has got good advice, man. We used to do the, which we haven't done in a long time, the relationship.
Will and I do
You
this
guys
weekly
should do-
series.
You guys should do it here. Set it up like this
What do you mean?
and answer the questions like with these mics.
Oh, here instead of, I don't know. We kind of had our thing like with the lighting in the kitchen and the
Yeah,
drinks too.
Yeah,
the
it really
the
did feel
whiskey.
like a real.
We should definitely do that again.
You guys should.
intro
Why'd you
song.
guys stop?
We were gonna do it like last week, and I bailed, and then we just never talked
Yeah.
about it again.
Was it
Will
girl
got too
advice?
bougie. Yeah.
I think I think I should be a part of that because I think I'm really good at that.
I feel like for
Oh,
your
for sure.
own image, you should probably not be a part of it.
Okay,
To
good.
protect, I'm protecting you here.
Well, I appreciate that.
All
All right. First advice, since we're on the topic of relationship advice, little 216 clown says, "I like this girl, but she keeps flirting with other dudes."
Well, she don't like you.
Does she ever flirt with him?
Is the real question.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
All right.
she
Well, let's
know
put
you
it into
exist?
context.
All right.
You like a girl,
Mhm.
hopefully without a Twitter account,
Yes.
and you're hanging out and you're just like in the same place, and she's always like flirting with dudes.
Now, are we at like a party?
Sure.
All right. If we're at a party, I'm piecing her out. I'll give her 3 or 4 I'll give her 3 strikes. See her do it once. It's like I see her do it
Or are
twice.
they
it's
like
all right,
dating
come
at this point? Like, there's no context.
Yeah,
to
No,
this.
yeah, there
absolutely
is,
no
there
context.
isn't, but I
We're
think
pros
I
at
think it
this.
applies. Let's just say this, all right? He likes this girl who he has been talking to,
Okay.
right? She probably likes him a little bit too, but she is dude's not stepping up to the plate. Is what I'm gonna assess it to.
So they don't have a thing. He just likes this girl who happens to flirt with other guys.
And
I
she
feel-
might,
see,
like,
I have
know
a
he
feeling.
exists, but
Yeah, I have a feeling that he likes her, but like he's never even spoke to her.
Yeah.
He just like sees her flirting like on a college campus, just seeing her walk by.
It's for sure like an Emma Erica situation. We had oh my gosh, you're the rookie this time.
No, it was it was gone.
We had our very first relationships 101. We talked about how what was it?
The first video?
The Emma story.
Wait, was it the first one you guys filmed?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
never mind.
basically there was girls that like we liked, like we both had like a similar
that
story.
Emma. I didn't know who you were talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about my high school sweetheart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mine. Her name was Erica.
Yeah.
And it's like you like see them from afar, and then you like them, and then eventually you date them, and then you're just too nervous to do anything at all,
I
and then
didn't
they
talk
break
to her
up.
for a week.
Yeah. And then they break up with you.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know, bro. We started dating, and then I was just too nervous. I was like in 8th grade at the time, maybe 9th grade, and I just kind of just avoided her and like didn't talk to her for a week because I liked her
What?
so much. And yeah,
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that's so
I was-
funny. It's exactly
what
what,
the
I
fuck
did.
school did
yeah.
you guys go
I
to?
was a pretty nervous kid for sure.
It was just like,
Nah, me. I was
Ding.
out of the park, boy.
You're hitting baseball.
If I made a commitment, you best believe I was gonna follow through. Not do the hardest part, which is ask them out,
Right.
and then after you ask a girl out, boys, it's smooth sailing. After that is just maintenance, pretty much, right? Just keeping up with the relationship. But if you go through the hardest part, which is like putting yourself out there, for better or worse, putting yourself out there with no fear of anything, and she says yes, which is ultimately the goal, and then you just ignore her for the rest of the time, like these.
Look, I told her I'm a
Knuckleheads
changed
did.
man now, but she's getting married, so I miss my chance.
you
Damn.
almost missed.
Well, no, she's not married
She's
yet. You
getting
haven't missed your chance,
Crash
Will.
the shit out of that. Will. I'm
Think I'm
here.
a home wrecker or
Like,
something?
I'm here.
Yeah,
Or be
I
like,
haven't
Bust
seen you
into
in-
the front door of the church.
be
like
like,
a real southern wedding, too. It's like super fucking serious.
you know the grandparents are.
Oh, dude.
you walk in, and it's like, I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if anyone has, what is it, a problem or
Does anybody object to this?
Yeah.
wedding?
I object, Your Honor. Like, what the fuck? We're in
He's
church.
a court, motherfucker.
Delinquent. No. All right, let's ask a better one. Oh my God.
Is that not a better one?
No, it's not. How do you get over someone you never thought you'd break up with? Sorry for the sad question. just happened to me. I'm not laughing, Bradford, by the way.
Ooh.
I was just like, when you said sorry for the sad question.
I feel like
Every single time I read the word sad, I make it a point to like laugh to get me out of that mood.
See, I feel like you got the 3 right people on the couch for this because I was in a long relationship.
Oh,
was in a long
that is
relationship,
true.
And you were in a long
We
relationship.
were all in long relationships.
Facts.
That's why
Who's
I'm
gonna
never
set it
dating.
I mean,
off?
it's
I don't
pretty
really
easy
wanna
for,
turn this
I
couch to
guess,
tears.
us to get over. Well, I don't know about you guys, just because we were so
Just because
we were so busy at the time. Like it was when we first moved into the house. So as soon as we broke up, I was literally just grinding like thousands of hours streaming and had a lot of stuff to take my mind.
Yeah, I definitely
mind
put
off
like
of it, so.
I put like all like effort that I was putting into that relationship into like work,
Yeah,
and then
See,
eventually
I feel like, it
I
was
feel
the
like
opposite
guys
for me.
deal with breakups like a lot better than females do. Like females, I just feel like sulk all the time. Guys will like when you break up, literally start hitting the gym, like
Yeah,
get
yeah,
jacked,
yeah.
like work on their work or
I feel like it doesn't hit
True.
guys until like later,
right,
until like months later.
Yeah.
But it hits girls like immediately.
right. Yeah.
I remember when I told you, like, I was like, all right, dude, this is happening. You know, Intel's a thing. All right, well, and he's like, oh, you know, my girlfriend took me out to dinner to celebrate. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, celebrate what?
Did I really say that?
Yeah.
I mean, that happens.
No, yeah, no, and if I go to your Twitter, or your Instagram, like if I go like scroll down, like you see a picture of them at dinner or some shit, like celebrating, like
Oh, Hex is creeped on you.
Yeah,
bro.
what
no,
I'm
this
sitting
guy
here
guys
like-
have a really good memory,
No.
and I creep on everyone to make sure that you guys are staying in line for fuck.
I do that to myself sometimes. I'll go back to like college pictures and be like, "Holy shit! I used to go to school."
Before,
yeah.
before I deleted my Facebook, you remember I had like the time stamps on the side, so you can go from like literally like 2012 and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Bro, I would look at the shit I was putting on Facebook, and like the way I was just like responding to people,
Oh,
it was
it's
like
cringy.
it was pathetic.
Yeah.
It was almost pathetic.
The
Like,
bad part is though, like you think you're better now, but like 3 or 4 years from now, you'll look back on
Yes.
this
Oh,
moment
yeah,
and do
100%.
think the exact same thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I already know I'm gonna think that.
Oh,
for
same.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, what?
bro, I went on my MySpace one time, and I literally went like this to this girl. I'm gonna say her name. Her name is Felicia Rodriguez. Literally said to her, "I'm like,
You don't have to tell her last name.
I'm like,
I'm like dropping government
you ready?"
names.
I'm like, hey. She's like, hey. I'm like, you want to go out? She's like, no. That was the last. Those were the last messages.
That was the last time you ever talked to Felicia
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
let me think about it. No.
you see it like it's like timestamp 551, 552, no, and then just silence.
It's gone via mobile web.
That was to the point though.
That's
man.
hilarious.
Exactly, man.
Man, all right. So how do you get over it?
I say just go out, do things with your friends. Just find things to take your mind off it. Obviously, he plays video games, so grind some video games, man. Play some game battles or something. Do something productive just to take your mind away from it. But it depends. Like, what was the question? Was he dating her or?
Yeah, it just says somebody who you thought you would never break up with.
Oh, I mean,
Let me see what he looks like.
it happens.
Hold on, let me see what he looks like so I can. He looks like a young, I'd say
Oh.
18 years old.
Well, you got to think about it too. If you enter a relationship, that thing ends one of two ways. You got to know you're either getting married and you're gonna be together forever, or you're breaking up.
Yeah,
That's it.
facts.
There's only two
Yeah.
options. So
Yeah.
most of the time, you're gonna break up.
Damn, that's true.
It's a shitty way to look at it, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What about you? How did you get over it? Because that was a tough one, huh?
Yeah, mine was pretty tough.
She put-
Tough too. What?
So can we talk about the? Wait, yours was tough.
No, we
It
can't
was
talk.
tough.
All right. Why? What was tough about it?
Because man, first young love is the worst. Think about it, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah, it's bad.
Well,
It's
you have
just like-
hormones, right? Like you're
it just- it'll
just
mess with your
cured,
mind.
yeah.
Not that like to where like see, not to where the point where I'll be like sad, like oh I need to get back with her. Just like what could she be doing right now?
Yeah.
What's going on? Who is she texting? Like that's the only. I don't care.
Yeah.
If she's out partying doing whatever, but it's just like the shit behind it just messes with your mind. Like I'm not worrying about it, but it's just like, is she being grimy or what?
No, she's not with you. Why do you care?
Oh, here goes Hack. You said, why do you care what she? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
You can't explain it, bro. Unexplainable.
Look, as a 36-year-old man, you get over it.
No, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
over it.
no,
I'm
I'm-
living life.
Yeah, I'm at a point now where I look back to how I used to feel, and I was like, man, that's like such a young way of looking at things.
And
Where
then-
now it's just kind of like,
Then 11:45 rolls around and you're like, damn, I kind of want a girlfriend again.
Wait, who is it? It's like Kevin. No, it's Cat Williams. It's just like being single is amazing until you're in that lonely ass kitchen and just sitting there, just like, damn, I am alone.
All right. So your advice? How do you get over it?
Yeah, just put all your efforts that you had in a relationship and put that into something productive. Whatever you love to do, no matter how crazy, no matter if you like taking videos of other people playing video games, and put all your efforts into that. Eventually, something might come of it. So,
Will?
I'm the one that started this advice. Yeah, you gotta figure out some work, something, hit the gym, better yourself, productivity, something, something positive. Channel your energy into that. Don't go into like a drinking binge spiral. Start doing drugs or something. Don't.
Definitely put all of it into something positive.
Yeah. My advice as a 36-year-old, have seen it almost. I think I've seen 99% of it. Of everything.
Of life.
Of life. I'm that wise.
At 36.
At 36.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
It's
That's not
make
egotistical.
sure that everything that you needed to tell her was told. Okay. Make sure of that, because the whole maybe I should have said this or that is just like it's just white noise in your head that you don't need. Just garbage floating around, satellites just floating around. Get rid of it and occupy yourself with something positive. Sad.
Hope that helps you. What was his name?
Yeah, Bradford.
Sorry, Brad.
Maybe just call yourself Brad. I'm just kidding. All right, that's gonna do it, boys. We're not gonna do moments because nothing exciting has happened. I just refreshed it again and.
Whoa, what you mean? we gotta talk about this.
Hit me.
Did you see what Conor McGregor tweeted?
No.
The picture versus him and Mayweather standing in front of each other.
Yeah, apparently they might box.
Mayweather will kick the shit out of me.
Stop. No, he won't.
In a boxing match?
You're crazy.
Oh, in a boxing match?
Yeah, they want to
Well,
box.
first of all, Mayweather doesn't box. He avoids.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
He boxes? You seen him throw a punch lately? You seen him throw a punch?
Yes, he throws flurries of punches when
and
he's
amazing defense.
ready. Yeah.
He defends. He doesn't box.
He wins.
He runs.
So you're saying that you okay? Let's do it right now. If they would ever fight, if they were ever to fight, boxing, right?
Right.
That's what they're saying. They're gonna box.
Yeah.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Box.
If they were ever to box
With boxing gloves
with
on.
boxing gloves on, you would go for.
Mayweather.
You would root for Mayweather?
He's gonna win.
I would bet on Mayweather.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
bet.
good. That's
Who
where
would you root for?
that's where I was going.
McGregor.
You would root for McGregor?
And bet on
Hell
Mayweather.
yeah.
Okay,
That
so
makes you win
got
either way.
you got $1,000 on
a boxing
on
match?
Mayweather in a boxing badge.
Yeah.
I'll take that bet. You have $1,000 on Mayweather. I'll take that bet.
Just a straight bet?
Boxing. Yeah, boxing.
I put like
You really
I
think
put
McGregor
10
would
down.
beat Mayweather in a boxing match?
No, but I like to feel something when I'm watching the fights.
True.
Smart. I like it.
That's
I
true.
don't think it's ever
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
happen. But on the other side of the table, I think in a UFC match, McGregor beats the hell out of
Not beat
Mayweather.
him, kill him.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
fool is
Oh,
not lasting
imagine Mayweather
20
getting
seconds.
kicked in the
Who wins in a
ribs one
street
time.
fight?
Mayweather.
No.
In a street fight, you think
McGregor.
Mayweather beats
McGregor.
McGregor?
McGregor, no.
Bro, McGregor hits
I mean,
him.
if he runs, yeah.
Imagine he just keeps kicking him in the
He would
leg.
run.
That fool would just be paralyzed.
In
He
a
wouldn't
street
know what
fight?
to do. Like,
In a street fight, if
a
those
street
two
fight
fight,
basically is a UFC fight.
if those two fight in a street fight, like Mayweather's gonna run away. Like he's just gonna run.
just start running down the street.
What do you think? All right, so we got a $2,000 bet going. Well, I have a $2,000 bet.
I feel bad for you.
And on that note, we're gonna end it. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the podcast. Hello, Sethi. You want to say goodbye? Peace. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Inception. Do it.
Ah, hey me, how you doing editing this? Hit him with the music.